vehicles on the false grid is the field of machines that will bring to an end the history of road racing here on this 1.63-mile surface. And fitting it is that these are machines of a vintage that they could have raced here when the facility was new, and they were new. But most things change, and starting tomorrow, this circuit will cease to exist as a new, beautiful, and hopefully more useful circuit for road racing will be assembled in its place. The field begins to fill up on the false grid now. This is the 500cc feature. It's race number 13 on the ball. Winner of many races here on this surface, and a man who's got many, many, many laps, and I'm certain many memories. Jerry Wood on his Triumph 500, number 3. Gil Greenlaw, number 87 on the BSA 500. Number 26, Chris Aldrich. Number 816, Rich Barger. And just glancing through this very large field and picking out a couple, I see that the number 454, Todd Henning, and the number 89, David Fowler, who entertained us so much yesterday with their back and forth dice for the win, which eventually went to Todd Henning, are both out here, and we may have a replay of that very exciting race which Todd Henning characterized as the most fun he's had on a motorcycle. That would certainly be a nice way to round things up here as we bring down the curtain on a lifetime of racing on this very fine circuit, very interesting, demanding riders type circuit here in Loudon, New Hampshire. Set on the oval there in front of our starter, Leif Gustafson. Jerry Wood, once again, the number 3 is on the pole. Happy father, I'm sure, after having just seen his son, number 3X, Eric Wood, in only the second road race he's ever been in. Just about set. Leif is looking them over. He's raised his flag, and we're about to begin the final race on this circuit. And it's green. And the whole row gets out quickly, but immediately 2 riders breaking away. And no surprise to me, it's the number 454 of Todd Henning. David Fowler is going to take the race right from the beginning. David Fowler jumps out to an immediate lead with number 454, Todd Henning, in pursuit. Boy, those 2 riders came quickly out of that pack. Neither one of them was any closer than the 3rd row to the front of that pack, and they just blew by everyone going into turn 10. Todd Henning already has his work cut out for him as they go through turn 3. David Fowler really on a roll, and I'm sure anxious to establish a lead, hopefully that Todd Henning will not be able to cut into. I believe David knows that he's got a little more horsepower than Todd, but he told me yesterday he was amazed at how fast Todd was carrying that Honda through the turns. So he knows the job he's got to do. He knows what it's going to take to win, and he's trying right now to get himself enough cushion that Todd won't be able to reel him in. Go into turn 8 the first time. Todd closes right up on the rear wheel of David Fowler, puts a wheel to the inside, but it's not enough. Fowler holds him off as they come out of turn 8 and head to turn 9 to finish lap 1. Fowler, number 89, their leader. Number 454, Todd Henning is second, and Henning closes right up on Fowler again as they go into turn 10. Fowler managing to hold his own. As they go into turn 4, Henning makes another move on Fowler. This time he makes it stick. Henning is now the leader. David Fowler's going to have to use all the horsepower in that BSA 500 and everything that he knows about getting around this circuit to try to get back by Todd Henning, number 454, out front once again. And they're into turn 8. You can see how close the battle is out there. Powler with a little bit more horsepower than Henning has. Henning with all sorts of cunning and experience on this circuit. And a good measure of talent to boot. They come down into turn 10. Powler closing rapidly up on the back wheel of Henning's machine. Back to third position. In fourth position is Peterson, the number 451. Followed by the number 571 of Ian Dunn. Back up to our leaders as they come out of turn 2. It's Powler again. David Powler has gone back ahead of Henning as they come out of turn 3. David Powler once again the leader. Todd Henning in second. Jerry Wood in third. Ian Dunn, Peterson, 451 is in fourth. And Ian Dunn, number 571, is in fifth. Henning once again very fast through turn 6, closing up on Powler as they head towards turn 8. Henning really having to use everything he knows to get close to Powler. Powler riding a very fine race out here. David Powler, your leader. Todd Henning, number 454, is second. Jerry Wood, number 3, is third. And this is going to be a battle all the way to the end. There's no doubt about it. Powler trying everything that he can to hold Henning off. Henning trying, of course, everything that he knows to get back up to and past Powler. Closes up on him rapidly as they go through turn 2. Powler holding him off by about half a second as they go through turn 3. And it's nose to tail going through turn 4. Henning makes a move out of draft, side by side. Powler shows the horsepower as they go to the top of the hill. By Todd Henning as he moved by Powler going into turn 6. I don't believe that Powler expected him to come in quite that high. Side by side they head into turn 8. Powler using the horsepower, Henning using the very late braking and managing to hold the advantage coming out of turn 8. Powler now with the horsepower comes back at him. Knows now if it comes down to a drag race out of turn 8, he's going to lose it. Because Powler just proved to him he can beat him in that drag race out of turn 8. Side by side, they head for turn 1. Powler with the outside line and the advantage. Henning with the inside line has to give ground. Jerry Wood continuing in third position. Fourth is still Peterson on the number 451. And then it's Ian Dunn in fifth position. Come to the top of the hill. Powler once again puts a horsepower maneuver on at the top of the hill and takes the lead. Coming down to turn 6. Heading on the outside. No brakes. Once again, very, very fast. But Powler wisely, very wisely, Powler took the inside line that time. And that was the line that Henning used to such advantage. Henning, however, with the better drive coming out of 6 is the leader once again. And that's the position Henning is going to have to be coming out of turn 8 on the last lap if he wants to be able to win this one. Because the horsepower advantage that Powler has will allow him to overcome a couple of bike lengths. Oh, and a slower rider, as he did yesterday, a slower rider almost maybe clean the race of Henning versus Powler. Powler doing a nice job of staying out of involvement with that back marker as they went by. Power was in the midst of a last lap charge at Henning in yesterday's feature when a slower rider got between them and took the advantage from Power, giving the victory to Henning. Now a slower rider ahead of them in 3. They both get by easily. Henning still in second position this time as Power continues to lead. And they come to the top of the hill with Power almost a second disadvantage, almost 1 full second his advantage at the top of the hill. Henning may be in trouble. He's going to have to work soon. Henning is really going to have to push these next few laps. I believe he's only got 2 laps. After the completion of this one, I believe they'll be down to just 2 remaining. Once again, slower riders may play in this. Power with slower riders ahead of him. Henning having to deal with slower traffic as well. Oh, and Power is balked badly in turn 10 by a slower rider, allowing Henning to close. But then that same rider takes the line away from Henning, and Henning is slowed. It is not going to be easy for Todd Henning to win this race. David Power really riding a fine race and not making the kind of mistakes in traffic that he made yesterday. Power doing a good job of learning from mistakes that he made yesterday. Staying ahead of Todd Henning. Number 89, David Power, your leader. Todd Henning, number 454, is in second. And they come into turn 6. Power doing a very fine job. Boy, and what an effort from Todd Henning as he goes into turn 8. Takes about half of that advantage back from David Power. And the white flag is flying. Henning is going to have to make the maximum effort if he wants to take this victory away from Power. David Power riding so finely. Number 89, your leader. Down the front straightaway. Todd Henning with everything that Honda can give him. Slower rider now may get in the way here. No, Henning zaps him on the inside. No problem for Henning. Oh, and what a ride by Henning going through turn 2. Henning right side by side with Power as they go through turn 3. Power and Henning side by side as they go into turn 4 with a slower rider ahead of them. It's going to be a race of tactics now as they get to the top of the hill. Henning and Power, Power and Henning. They both get by the slower rider, but Power is the leader as they go into turn 6. Henning knows he's got to have an advantage coming out of turn 8 because Power has such a horsepower advantage on him. Henning gets in the lead. Power comes back at him. I believe David Power may have done it. Henning once again. How many maximum efforts does this man have? Coming out, it's going to be the drag race. It's going to come down to the horsepower of that 500 BSA. David Power, the victor. Todd Henning, unaccustomed to finishing second. Nothing that he could do about it. He just wasn't far enough ahead as they came out of that last turn. Todd Henning finishing second to the number 89 of David Power after a race they must have both enjoyed. What a fine race. We certainly saved the best till last. Finishing third was the number 3 of Jerry Wood. What a fine race by both of those riders. And as Power and Henning circulate on their cool-off lap after the most exciting race of the weekend, we've come to the end of an era. And that's the end of racing on this surface as we've come to know it. David Power, the man who will go in the history books as the winner of the final race on this circuit, Todd Henning coming up ever so close in second position. Gave it everything he had, but the less horsepower of that Honda just wouldn't get him out where he wanted to be. David Powler used the horsepower and a fine riding style to hold off the master, number 454, Todd Henning, and take the victory away from him. After 100 victories, over 100 victories on this circuit, I'm sure that Todd Henning would have liked to have had the final one, but it wasn't to be. He got by into the lead, but David Powler had enough horsepower coming out of turn 8. Henning knew that he was going to have 4 or 5 bike lengths in order to hold Powler off to the start-finish line, and it just wasn't enough. It's a bit ironic that if we had run back around to the normal start-finish line, Henning might have been able to make some sort of desperation move in turn 10. And with the shorter run from the exit of turn 10 to the start-finish line here on the front straightaway, he might have been able to pull off the victory.
Good ride. You got it, Todd. I couldn't have done it. I don't know where the meat fitted in that, man. I ain't got time.
In fourth place for the open class,
It was fun.
Richard Peterson on his Honda 450.
Yeah, that worked out well. No problem. I was shining my flat where he was in the look. Both times you see it just tacked across, catching wind across the starboard rail.
In third place in the open class, gentlemen, it's been a real supporter of the North contingent and of Vintage Racing for a number of years, Pete Hogan.
Good job.
In second place in the open class, the gentleman that has been sponsoring quite a number of riders for several years, prepared some of the fastest works rounds, and has turned into a superb rider himself, Carl Oakenson.
Yeah, even if he is AC/DC, he bought a Honda.
Carl,
A slow one.
Carl is also very noted for his race fish rides that he has. And in first place in the open race goes to Jerry Wood.
Isn't that like the grandfather of that guy that was already up there? I don't know. Everybody ready?
Okay, our last race today, and this is kind of a sad event for me because it's presenting the trophies to the last ever race on this track in this configuration. And I think it's interesting that some of the bikes that participated out here today in 1989 were probably some of the same bikes that participated on this track back in the early 60s when this track was formed. And this is the Bryar Motorsports Speedway, and it was probably a race that will go down in my mind as one being one of the greatest races, because it certainly was a struggle from start to finish for that lead. It was an epic race. In fourth place goes to Richard Peterson on a Honda 450. In third place goes to a man that has always dominated the winner's circle of this track for all the years I've been here. Goes number 3, Jerry Wood on the Triumph. In second place, and a guy that just put on a horrendous amount to try and capture that first place. A guy that's probably won more than 100 races here at this track over the years. Number 454, Todd Henning.
Over there, huh? Revolving trophies.
That's all it is.
I'm just trying.
And certainly, the man who deserves the big laurels for this weekend for putting on such a phenomenal show for the last race goes to David Powler on DSA 500. BSA awards. The BSA Owners Club has generously provided awards for the top 3 finishing BSAs in the 500 race. So,
There's Billy right there.
Bill Lindsay is going to present those awards on behalf of the BSA Owners Club. Okay, I'd like to thank the BSA Owners Club for giving me the awards. And we're going to have Dave come up again, member of the Team NJBSA, and he's going to be a member of the New England BSA Owners, and he's going to come up and take one of their trophies. All right, third place, number 3X is Eric Wood, who's been up here a few times. In second place is Ed Abdo on his 500. And then comes Dave.
Hey, it looks like double jeopardy at the first. All right, get together, you guys.
Where are you? Yeah.
He's back.
That concludes our trophy presentation. We'd like to thank everybody who came to make this probably the most outstanding vintage race in the United States for motorcycles and cars. And we hope and pray that everybody has a safe season for the remainder of the season. And we want everybody to come back here for the 5th annual Vintage Festival. Hopefully we'll be back here next July on a brand new facility, brand new restrooms, brand new tracks, and many of you will be on brand new bikes. Thank you very much for coming.
No brand new bikes! No!
This has got to be worth $1 million. There were times I looked around, I didn't see it. I figured, well, he must have a couple looking left. He must be
I was always on your right. You looked on your left in turn 4 and turn 8, and I kept thinking, please look the other way, you know? If I look over my shoulder in a race, I'm done. Absolutely never.
I usually do.
I've never looked over my shoulder.
That's very rare.
I've never looked over my shoulder to have any fault. Really. So I never looked at it, ever. You know? It's funny.
I heard your motor one time, and you were, I didn't expect you to be that close. I heard it, and oh, geez, I guess he is right here still.
But it was so funny. I've never come that close to another bike on a dirt track. You can do that, you know? But I swear, coming up through turn 4,
Really?
I figured you knew what you were doing.
I knew what I was doing. I was trying.
I didn't.
But on the inside of turn 4, coming up the hill, I had my tires so close that if his motorcycle blows up, we're both going to die. You know? If he sneezes, we're both going to die. And you look over your left shoulder, I said, shoot. You know? That was fun. I really didn't. That was.
It's realistic to see, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you. Thank you.
Never happened like that. Motors Club.
Right, and they don't sell it
Good
until
luck.
after 1 or something, so I never got back.
I didn't get 2 trophies.
Yeah, we gotta
I wanted them. Yeah. It's British. My bike leaks too. If they look at my bike, it leaks oil, they should give me a trophy. Yeah.
It's like a British bike.
Yeah. Yeah. It's old, it was cheap, and it leaks oil. I mean, what do you want?
That's a great.
But the electrical system is faultless.
No, it isn't.
No cotton wrapped wires.
70s, like that. In there.
Hitachi.